All right, did you guys see Andrew Tate getting arrested the other day looking like the fiddler on the roof? Possibly the diddler on the roof? Oh my God.
I like the diddler on the roof. That's really good. All right, look at this one. All right, this one's even better.
Oh, thank
Wow.
you for being a friend.
Dude, he's dressed the exact same. Zoom in on his crotch. I want to see how big it is.
Can we pull that up?
From afar, it does not look impressive.
It's just
Yeah,
flat.
I'm not seeing
It's flat.
any outward bulge from afar.
My theory is the red pill is teaching men to hate femininity so much that it's actually making them gay. Look at Exhibit A.
You're scared of a frozen stream?
Yo, Andrew. Okay, we're
Hasn't
good.
anyone tried to kill you?
Yeah.
Okay, then what the fuck you worried about?
Bro, it's hot in here. I'm sorry, Andrew. You can't get mad at me, bro. It's
Oh,
hot.
hell yeah.
It's ridiculously hot, man. You have the AC at like 80 degrees Fahrenheit, bro. It's ridiculous. There's no air coming in. I can't do this. Okay. What was your first impression when you saw me in person?
That's also really good.
I have nothing bad to say, by the way. I do like you.
I know you do. I know you like me.
No, I have nothing against you.
I know.
I think you're like a perfect example of everything that... Let me say this in the right way. You are the perfect example of like just the normal-ish dude.
Okay.
If Andrew Tate seriously looked down at Adin and he was like, get on your knees right now, I feel like Adin would absolutely do it. Adin Ross used to really look up to him. Adin ended up shaving his head just to look like Andrew Tate. You know what's funny? Is Andrew Tate would just take elements of his life and pretend that this is the masculine thing to do. So because he was balding, he would pretend and tell his followers that being bald was the manly thing to do. And did you see that chessboard in the background? Andrew Tate's a nerd. He just likes to play chess. I like to play chess too, but Andrew would pretend that it's like a manly, masculine thing to do to learn how to be good at chess. And he would just take elements of his life that he does anyway and just pretend that this is part of his fucking class. When he's really just a fucking bald dork with open legs and a robot.
Dude, look at his leg. Look at the way he's sitting, dude.
And like the view is like, I mean, Adin is just looking at his dick. It's fucking insane.
But these guys, they despise homosexuality when they themselves are homo parallel.
Yeah. Here's our theory, is that if you spend your entire life cutting out femininity out of every section of your life, eventually you're only surrounded by what you think is masculinity, which to them is just a bunch of greased up dudes with their shirts off. If you're only surrounded by men, eventually some of those men are going to take on feminine traits and qualities. I've also heard before that like with the bodybuilding competitions, all those like extreme, almost gross looking muscles, like the Hulk, those are for the male gaze. Women often like Brad Pitt from Fight Club. They like that body type. But when you start turning into one of these fucking goons, that's for men. Men like that shit.
It is interesting because everything that these alpha males do is for other men. It's not for women. It's to make other men horny. That's what it is, dude. Everything that these alpha males do, it's to make other men horny.
I definitely think it's designed to make them like become envious of them. That's the thing. I definitely, the horny part, I'm still thinking, I don't know.
If you convince yourself and others that you don't need to impress women, just work on yourself, I mean, who is left to impress? You're trying to impress other men with your money, with your watches, with your necklaces, with your muscles.
I think they think being the best version of whatever, that's what women want. And that, so ultimately, like, yes, you're trying to become better than a guy and like make guys envy you, but ultimately, like, it's because when you're in that like king dick position, they think, oh, women are just going to flock to me.
I guess that would be the premise, but they also convince themselves that they don't need to, like, I mean, they look down on women. Like they think they're money-grubbing whores. Yeah.
Yeah, they have like this extreme hate towards femininity. And there's actually a documented phenomenon. When you remove femininity from a society, men engage in homosexual activity. It's called situational homosexuality. And this phenomenon happens in prison. It happens in other cultures. And I feel like this is happening in this like Christian nationalism, red pill sphere, where they are like removing completely any type of femininity from men, and they are starting to desire other men.
Did you see that happen when you were in the military?
Bro, I was in the infantry. Every infantryman knows it is gay as fuck in the infantry. Gay as fuck, dude. I'll tell you a story, dude. One time me and the boys went out and we got wasted, bro. Drunk as shit.
Oh, here we go.
And we were walking back on the beach, all 5 of us. And I had this really good friend, wonderful man. But he got really drunk and he was leaning up on, you know, his buddies, me, and like kissing them, kissing their neck. And it's because men want affection. They want feminine affection. And when men cannot get that feminine affection, they look to their buddies to provide that.
What was the reaction when he started trying to like kiss
It's
the
fine.
necks of his friends?
It's fine, man. Like you're so close to these people that like that type of behavior, it's not frowned upon. That's why I don't understand why there's this ultra hate for homosexuality in these groups. When you take a group of like really masculine men and you isolate them from any type of femininity, they will start to engage in borderline homosexual behavior. We see this in prison.
Coincidentally, this type of culture we're talking about is a place that Andrew Tate is about to move into when he goes to prison himself.
Andrew Tate is about to get firsthand experience in this phenomenon
Exactly.
that I'm talking about.
Yeah, he's about to learn all about it. Like, let's ask you this, Zach,
Yeah.
and try to be as honest as you can. Okay.
I'm afraid of what you're
If
about
you
to ask
were,
me here.
if you were stuck on an island with one other man, 10 years in on the island, he offers to suck you off.
Are you doing
Come
it?
on.
No.
That's 10 years,
Oh.
dude. Bullshit.
I think we've got a liar.
All right. Both of you.
I
fucking
detect
answer it
lies.
then. Let's turn it on both of you.
Bro,
What do you-
I would be 10 minutes in and I would take a blowjob.
10 years. I'm really trying to feel what 10
feel
years
it.
feels like. I don't even remember when I was 31. 10 years is a long time, dude. I'm
Yeah,
going to say
man.
yeah. When I was deployed, hold on, and I'll tell you why. When I was deployed to Iraq, 16 months is a long time, dude, and there is no women in the infantry at the time that I was in. We had an interpreter that was a very feminine guy. Very feminine guy. And I'll tell you what, as the months drug on, that feminine guy started to look more and more attractive. So I could
Like
not
a juicy
imagine
piece of meat.
10 years. I'm going to say yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it's that guy on the island with you, what's the year you get there? How long does it take?
Bro, 3 years. I'm going to say 3 years.
Okay. That's what got you to 3 years.
Yeah.
What was the calculus, the gay calculus you were doing?
Oh, he's trying to pick a safe number.
I think you got it right there.
That's exactly what I was doing.
I can't say a year. That's too fast.
Oh, no, because I've experienced over a year.
Right,
Double that
right.
time? Oh, yeah. It's gonna be
It's
tough.
on.
It's on, dude. Bodies are gonna be slapping. This idea of what we're talking about is so uncomfortable with men, even gay men in our society, that they end up hating All of that. Like they hate themselves. They hate femininity. They hate femininity within themselves. And this causes them to overcompensate. Man, I think about my dad. My dad is gay, and he didn't come out of the closet until 62. And before he came out of the closet, my dad's a super masculine man. But my dad was repressed for 62 years. And he was so angry. He hated himself. He lived just a life of misery and anger and alcohol addiction, drug addiction, all of that shit. And it wasn't until he came out of the closet did he start to have a deeper relationship with me, my wife, now with my kid. And when he came out of the closet, dude, as a business owner, people stopped going to his business because men didn't even want to associate with my dad because they were afraid that the community would look at them and be like, oh, you're hanging out with a gay guy. That means that you're less of a man. It all revolves around this idea of masculinity. And it was so bad to the point that my dad's business suffered. He was a mechanic.
Obviously, there's something there where people are so afraid to talk about this stuff, so afraid of the label of gay that we talked about earlier, that you can spend a whole damn lifetime before you really become yourself at 62. And speaking of these hyper-masculine, super conservative, anti-gay environments, I think Hunter Biden was also talking about a similar situation going on in D.C. Do we have that clip?
There is a contingency, a cabal, a word that is, gives it too much credit, of gay Republican men that are closeted and have an enormous amount of self-hate, I believe.
Yeah. And
we all know who they are.
You mean in D.C.?
In D.C.
You know the gay men, the closeted gay men.
We all know who they are. Yes.
Was Lindsey Graham one of them?
Of course he was. And I don't say that as to say something negative. As my grandmother would say, never speak ill of the dead. But everybody knew that Lindsey Graham was gay.
Yeah.
And there are a whole list of other people.
Why didn't they say anything? Because I ask you that because he was...
I don't know, you tell me.
He was writing and proposing legislation and passing legislation that was detrimental to the members of the LGBTQ community.
So I think all of us know about Lindsey Graham. I think that was pretty obvious to everyone. But did Hunter Biden mention any other names when he was talking to Don Lemon?
Allegedly, who else?
Allegedly, who else? I'm not going to do this.
Can you give me initials?
I'm not doing it. I can't. You give me. You know as well as I do. I mean, are you asking me if Josh Hawley's gay?
Ooh. Yes.
Are you asking me if Stephen Miller's gay?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Are you asking me if Speaker Johnson's gay?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. So
yeah. So let me just
give me another minute, and I come up with 6 more names.
Fascinating.
Wow.
Nuts.
3 of those I suspected. One of those is a surprise.
Who did you not suspect?
Josh Hawley.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I would have more suspected Josh Hawley than the other two because he has a very fancy haircut like Zach.
That's why I'm saying I won't go on the island. It's all just conjecture. I would have said Stephen Miller was the one that I was like...
Oh, bro, no way.
You think so?
I mean, my gaydar is off, dude. My dad was gay and I had no idea. So
why am I listening to
don't
you
ask
on
me.
this
My wife, when my wife first met my dad, my wife goes, "Is your dad gay?" And I was like, "No! No! What are you talking about? He's a race car driver. He's a mechanic. He rides a motorcycle. Of course he's not gay." She's like, "Okay."
How do they know? That's the part where I'm like, it's one thing to speculate, but like, how the fuck does he know that this is for sure? Like, also Hunter Biden, like, it's not like he was a politician. His dad was president, but like Hunter Biden.
Oh, I'm sure his dad told him.
Yeah, maybe. I guess that's true.
Yeah. I mean, he could be speculating a tiny bit, but I would imagine he's in... dude, they probably do so much crazy shit in D.C. Mm-hmm. Like, there's probably a ton of rumors going around. They're probably all doing cocaine, having sex parties. I mean, I would be doing that if I was there.
Dude, I'm not going to say who this was, but I verified this. I had a PR person that worked in the Trump administration shoot me a message, and she was telling me how deplorable a lot of these people are and how there's sex parties, hotel sex parties with drugs. Like, this shit is common. And, you know, Lindsey Graham loosens up a little bit. Maybe he sniffs a line of coke. He has a couple drinks. He's like, ooh, who's this Italian boy? Oh, let's go in the other room. And they're just like, ooh, ooh. Okay, and then somebody walks in and is like, click, 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 click. Hey, Lindsay, vote this way, or I'm gonna release these pictures. That I think that's how DC works.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, dude, think
Yeah,
about it
I
this
think
way.
so.
Like, when I was briefly on The Voice and we all went out to LA and we were all staying in the same hotel, people wanted to bang each other. Even when we have influencer get-togethers, people want to bang each other because we see each other as coveted, right? Like, we see each other on TikTok and shit, and we're like, oh, you're famous, at least to some people. And it makes you all want to, you feel like a little, yeah, I mean, it's not like we're famous, but like, if you're hanging out with other people who are coveted or respected or looked up to, even in that situation, people want to bang each other. So imagine being famous politicians all living in the same circles. Oh,
It's
the
a
cocaine
party.
sex parties are running probably 3 times a week, dude.
It's so interesting because, like, I feel the polar opposite way. Like, I think you're right, but like for me personally, I would be so scared that I'm going to get found out for doing shit in that space because, like, it becomes a scandal right away.
Well,
you get
immediately.
pictures of getting fucked by some little Italian boy.
Some
right?
That's why
Italian
you
guy.
start, yeah, dude. That is why you start collecting blackmail on everyone you can. They all have probably shit.
I
on
think
each
that's
other.
the game.
It's so fucked up.
Yeah.
So fucked up. I don't want to play that game. It sounds
No,
terrible.
dude. Oh my god, dude, that sounds miserable.
Yeah, it does.
Well, it depends on how good the parties are.